sometimes lag is a mystery, and you just have to accept it as it is. Alright, let's get over here. What I wanted to do originally with that entire thing is do this number. Now what that does is creates this really interesting little bevel looking thing, and I like the way that looks. And then we can build on top of that. Sort of gives it a little extra oomph. Glitchy block. Don't you dare. I'm trying to think of what else we can do on these side parts, because I don't want to do too much more, although this is a roof, so it won't really be too noticeable, but shoot, I wish there was something more I could do. So we'll go up one more, kind of off what we were doing, and I think what I'll do here is a little bit of this, kind of like the masonry part is taking over, right? But also we've got this in here. Oops, there we go. You know what I just thought about? Let a little light in on these side parts. That's what we're gonna do there. What is going on with you? Get out of here! That's where they're coming from. No. All done. We'll leave them a little room to think that they can get out. And we'll slaughter them. Oh, jerks. Instead of this, no, we can't do that because we got the stair here. But, you know what I was just thinking? See how we got this on the side? I like that. Actually, believe it or not. And then we'll put a roof on top of that. I think what we're going to go with that one is a flat top roof. And for a little bit of fortification, I was thinking we could add some... What do you call them? I don't know what you call those. I have to look up some architecture names so I can... The only architecture name I know is buttress. That's the extent. Alright, come up here. Put another one of these. Break it. And then... Ooh, you know what? We'll do here. 1, 2, 2. Boop. And one more window. Okay, then wanna sort of flat top this. So here's what we're gonna do with this one. I don't necessarily want to cap it off, but dang it, I feel like it's necessary. There we go. I feel like it's necessary to cap this off just to make sure that we give some closure, if you will, to it. Sounds like talking about death here. Just to give some closure. Make sure everyone understands that it's over. And then let's take a look inside and see how this looks after we're done here. And then all I need... You gotta be kidding me. Alright. Do I have enough to complete this? I don't know where I just placed that block, but it was not where I intended to. What's... Okay. I was gonna say, something funky. Okay, and then just trim off these. And then once we have, we'll have sort of like this little tower portion involved. I actually really like this. On the inside, this looks good. This looks good. One thing I want to do right now that I'm thinking very much about, and I can't stop thinking about it. Now that looks good. This will be the sun rising, right? Yes. So the sun will rise in the throne room. We're going to put a little seat here. Little throne room. Granite. And I know it's not much, but we're talking about a king here that has a tiny little village. And then there we go. There, he sits right there. And then what I want to do is I want to have some functionality to it. So we're going to have a staircase or ladders going up there. So let's go get that done. And I want to get a few more materials. And we're going to finish up the episode by working on that. So be back. Okay, guys, we're back. And this is the finished product. So I want to talk about this. And I want to talk about what is up with this. So right off the bat, I want to give you guys sort of a what's going on here. So if you guys can't see this, these are little thingies that you hide behind and then shoot arrows out of. But this is more of a crown because, like we said, this is a cultured village. So these guys aren't too worried about attacks coming out. So it's not really supposed to be super functional. So as you can see, they kind of added this nice chiseled blocks. Whereas a militaristic village would be like, oh man, freaking use cobblestone. Why do you care about what chiseled block? It's stupid. But to them, this is really important. And one of the lures that I'm going to make up right now, these are the eyes of their god. And the god is watching in every direction and watching for... and I want to use this as a holy block for this village. So whenever you see this, it's very important. Freaking, that scared me. Whenever you see this, it means that this has some sort of holy connotation. And these guys right here, if you guys can't see, these eyes are watching when somebody comes in to see the king. And one thing that I did also want to do, it's great that we have this, but even better would be to be able to put our king on sort of a pedestal. You're not the king. Get out of here. Don't you dare go into that little hole. Okay? Gonna put him on a pedestal here. And I don't like that very much, but we're gonna have to figure out something here. We're already kind of intruding on this. But I do want him to be higher up, so maybe we might just do something... No. Maybe we might just do something like this. Something simple. He kind of sits on the white stone throne. I wish I could put blocks right here, but I don't think you can do granite half slabs or anything just yet. But one day, maybe when we can, we will. So yeah, that's sort of the episode here, guys. I think it looks really good. I'm really happy with how this is turning out. So I want to finish off these shops. We got the municipal building, the main air, whatever you want to call it, King's Throne thing going. Finish off these shops. Definitely a good town center. And then we'll get to work in the next episode on figuring out this quarry and how we want to go about building. As well as, off camera, I want to spend some time, this right here, the path that I'm walking, I'm going to turn this into a road, and it's going to come right up through and hook to here, and it's going to hook all the way around to the other side. So that's going to allow us to have a good residential area surrounding the area and sort of the center of the town, just like I said. That's all going to be right here, this town center, which I will liven up a little bit more. But I want this garden right here to stay sort of like a nice piece. So, anyways, guys, I think that's going to do it for today's episode. This is probably a two-parter. I'm not sure. I got to look at the film and figure it out, because I am going to hack and slash some parts. But you guys said you wanted to see more of a active video, so this was very active. We did a lot on camera. So we will do more of that if you guys like it. And if not, then I'll go back to what I used to do, but I'd rather not. I think it's good. Let me know what you guys think about all this and how you feel. Certainly plenty of light. This has no torches in it. No torches. So certainly plenty of light to make a nice spot on the inside. We'll work on interior decorating later. But alright. That's going to do it for today's episode, guys. Thanks for watching. And until next time, happy mining and crafting.